We are live. We are live. Good
We
evening.
are live. Hello, everybody. How are you?
On the bottom of my screen, it says the content of this meeting is being sent to a third party. Then it says, okay.
Oh my God.
Do I
We're
press
live.
okay?
Everybody can look at us.
Yes.
Do I press okay? Shut up, Joe. Do I press okay?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
It's
You
the
are
nicest
awesome.
thing you ever done for me.
Mhm. So,
Something.
how is everybody feeling this evening? It's Friday evening. Lots of you enjoying the weekend.
Yes.
Feels good.
I'm stuffed. I made sausage and peppers and
G-G-I.
potatoes.
What
Ooh.
is that, Mama? I missed it. Sorry.
I'm stuffed. I made sausage, peppers, and potatoes.
Oh, God. I ate potato today, too, actually. Mm. I miss sausage. I was never a cooked peppers fan.
I'll just send the link where they can watch
Eh,
the
not green ones, at least. I like the sweeter ones. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, look, I didn't turn down my phone. I'm trying to explain to you guys. Well, at least to Helen.
Okay. That's a big one. We
So
are
it's
all looking good this evening. Groups.
10:30.
What's up, groups? Groups.
What's up? Um,
The sky, prices, and horny men.
what? What was that?
You asked what's up. You said what's up. I said the sky, prices, and horny men.
Ooh.
Dum dum day. I bet you he's wearing his pants like Steve Urkel today.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have the list and Mama Helen sent it to me. It's a few days old already for the second half, but it's still interesting to know, and she's a little concerned that we shouldn't share it, but you know me. Hey, if there's three strikes this round, YouTube was always unfair, so I don't know how many people know about these names, but we'll find out. We shall see. Okay.
That should knock Kamala right out of there, boy.
The devil.
Yep.
So Trump is having a comeback at Nancy in a way, some kind of
Yep.
lawsuit.
Yeah. He is. He is mad. He says that she should be prosecuted for insider trading.
So, do you
You know what she
understand
did,
how
right?
beautiful this is?
You know, you know what she did, right? On
Well, her
July
husband,
1st, July 1st, Visa had a problem. Or they got charged for
Visa?
Visa the Visa card.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, got charged for they're trying to monopolize the industry, what they're
Right.
doing. So
Well,
they
yeah.
got charged, but before they got charged, she had 2,000 shares of Visa stock worth between $500,000 and $1 million, and she sold it.
When was this?
She
When did
sold it on
she
July
do that?
1st. She did it on July
Oh, she
1st.
did
She
it
unloaded it.
this year.
Yes, on July 1st, right before they got charged for trying to monopolize, being a monopoly. And you, because you can't do that. I can't remember that. I know that's the charge. So you can't, I know you can't do that shit. So
No,
that's
of
what she got
course. No,
charged.
it's fine what happened. I just have a feeling it already happened
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
we're just watching. So
maybe
I
so.
believe P. Diddy is way gone.
Hmm.
Epstein is way gone. The list has been out forever.
Some of those on
Um,
So
that
all
list
the
are not gone.
Hollywood is
Problem.
divorcing each other
Hmm.
because of this crap.
who is?
Uh, Hollywood. They're all
Oh,
getting divorced.
it's called pedo weird or pedophile. No, wait. What were they calling it? Wood. Pedo wood. Pedo wood.
Pedo
Pedowood,
Wood,
yeah.
really?
Pedo wood.
I call
Pedo
it
wood.
Hollywood.
Hey man,
And you know
they're
what gets
busted.
me? You know what gets me?
Mm.
Some of the people that are on that list, they have kids.
They did.
But
It
meanwhile,
doesn't
we
matter.
know, huh?
That doesn't matter. The kids are all in it.
I understand that. Like Will Smith, okay?
They
And we
grew up
know that,
involved in it as you grow up in the Catholic Church. Think of it
right.
that way.
So I'm wondering if these kids were at these parties and passed around like M&Ms too.
Well,
Yeah.
the list that I gave out said like Beyonce went as a minor and as an adult. So heck yeah. Bieber, he was a minor.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was
And I think
13
those
years
were the
old.
only two I remember at the
His
moment,
mother
but
should be arrested for pimping
Yeah.
him off like that.
they're all the same people. Mama wanted it. They're Satanists.
They
All
are.
of them. What
That
what
And
was
whole
they
the
kill
one
list.
their kids.
minister? What was the church? The fucked up church. The
Scientology. Scientology.
well, that one too.
Yeah.
Look at what the
Talking
Katie
about
Holmes
TD
had to
Jakes.
endure with the kids in the pool as punishment or something.
Oh,
They're all sick. These
oh,
are people drinking blood, chopping up children. You think they fucking care?
they don't care. They
It's
don't care.
it's the extremity of it all. It doesn't
Hmm.
seem to come out.
Look
It
how they
doesn't.
want your kids. Look how they want your kids.
All of the kids. Think of all the children that have been taken or died in the last.
Hmm.
I mean, in the U.S. alone, prior to Trump, it was 800,000
Right.
went missing yearly. Yearly. How is that even possible? Where the
And
hell did all these kids
what
go?
I want to know is where these suckers get these kids from. You know why? Because
Well,
Chrissy Teigen is a guy. I
okay.
believe Beyonce is a guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen younger pictures of her. I don't know. I'm not sure because she's part of it may have been somebody else in the
Yeah,
family
not
that,
yeah, not all of them
you
can
know,
change.
not
I
all
don't
of them
think.
have to. It's
Yeah.
like one out of the whole family, the immediate
It's a
family.
Right.
ritual. It's something that has to be done. Even Demi Moore, her three girls were originally boys.
These are sick, sick people. Very sick people. Um,
That Jamie Lee Curtis, she's a guy.
I believe it. I mean, there's certain ones I believe, uh, for sure. It is disturbing. It
Well,
is
here's
going to
something
keep
that'll make you
disturbing.
even more disturbed because Joe Biden left a note, a letter today. He said, "Today I am announcing that I have directed the Department of Defense to allocate all of its remaining security assistance funding that has been appropriated for Ukraine by the end of my term in office. As part of this effort, the Department of Defense will allocate the remaining Ukraine security assistance initiative funds by the end of this year. I also have authorized 5.5 billion in presidential drawdown authority to ensure this authority does not expire so that my administration can fully utilize the funding appropriated by Congress to support the drawdown of U.S. equipment for Ukraine and then replenish U.S. stockpiles. And they're going to replenish the U.S. stockpiles with shitty equipment from China. What the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Come on. I'm not kidding you. That's where the equipment's going to come from.
Hurrah before he leaves office. Remember, like when Obama was leaving office, he sent all those pallets of cash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And they should be
This is
arrested
what
for
this
that
stuff is
because
Wait,
that's
do you-
not their money. That's what I don't get. It's not their money.
They don't
Do
give
you-
a fuck.
Mama, do you believe that's really Biden?
No.
No.
So who is it?
I don't know, but I'd like to.
Might be
You
Kerry.
don't think it's Jim Carrey?
Might be.
And if it's Jim Carrey, you don't think he's being handled by the good guys?
I don't know.
It to sound like Dave from X-22, but there's always the
So-
Patriots. He always calls them, and the Patriots are up to this and that. I love him. I do. I haven't watched him in a while. I still get
Yeah,
him
me
on.
neither.
He's good, but it's like, all right, come on. You got to smack him in the face.
He's got a little too repetitious for me.
That's what I'm saying. It's time to smack people in the face. And
It
the
is.
way it's very odd the way that I came about a couple of ways that I came about putting up the YouTube channel. I already had one. I had this channel for apparently 12 years or something when I looked, or maybe longer, I don't know, but and I decided to they said to me like one of the paragraphs I was reading and what I don't know, they have all these different scriptures, even religious scriptures, you know, like the biblical scriptures. And it said, go and tell others and use your art, your creativity to explain it. So something like that. And I was just so like, I was like, that's me. I'll try my best. Why? Gosh darn it. Let's go to give it our own good old college try or something.
Wow.
You know, it was I mean, you know, political science and an art is a very strange mixture of subjects. But apparently it works for me, don't it? I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So we went from Pelosi and good old Trump. He's fighting back, which I think is already done. But what is the next? Oh, that's so funny. When the sun is above your head, it looks like, oh, I can't do it. It looks like two. That's so sorry. Hey guys in the chat. Hello, hello. All right, let's go. Let's see. What was the next subject anyhow? I forgot now. This is too funny.
Mr. Diddy is afraid to eat.
Oh, the Diddy diet.
Yeah, the Diddy
Yeah,
diet.
he
He's
wants
not
a diet
eating in
people
jail.
brought into him. Picture that.
Well, he's afraid. Well, he's thinking that somebody's going to poison him.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I hope to God that they don't poison this guy. Not until after he
dead.
spills the beans.
He already did. This is a show. That can't be. They're doing it very ultra slow because people are waking up so incredibly slow. There are many.
Do you believe this one's already done then?
Yes. Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I mean,
Trump
come on,
had
because this is like, my
to do it.
God.
Trump had to do it for
Yeah.
his life, for the whole security,
Yeah.
for the whole queue, for everybody. He had to do it. He had to get it done while he was office. Remember that video where he went around the world and everybody like cowered to him, basically.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I like that one when he went past that Iranian
And they gave him the
president?
sword.
Yes, they did.
As he was walking past the guy, he tapped him, and the guy looked at him because they're not supposed to be touched.
Right.
That's right. And he
But he
touched him.
walked by
He,
and tapped him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
right. And
To
he
show
went in
him that
front of
he's
the
more,
queen.
to show him he's more powerful than him.
Right.
I'm more powerful than you. I touched you.
Oh
I'm
no,
more powerful.
there was no ifs, ands, or buts. This is why I believe the Constitution is going to be divided in the world. It will be
Mhm.
divided up. Makes a lot of sense.
They should use our Constitution
That's exactly what I mean.
more correctly, the proper way, instead of letting these crooked politicians run the show. They're not supposed to be running the show that way. It's the people, us, not them, and certainly not lawyers. My God, you don't put lawyers in political positions. Don't do it. They are licensed to lie, just like Sidney Powell
Maybe
said.
that's why we don't like JD. Do you understand? Maybe that's why we don't like Vance.
Could be. I mean, I can't get past it. I'm trying, you
Neither
guys.
can I.
I
Can't
really
get over
am
that
trying
hump.
for
Don't like him.
everybody that I see that we talk to and that likes this guy on the right. Trump picked him. I'm trying to see why Trump picked him. I don't understand yet. I just have a problem with this guy. I don't know what it is. I know he was a military
Maybe
man,
he learned his lessons from the
but he's a
last time.
boaster. He's a boaster, and those are
Did you
dangerous
die?
people. Boasters are dangerous to me. I don't, they're I don't know, man. There's
I
a
mean, he
video of him
thought
palling around with oh, what's the guy? What's that senator's name? The fake Republican, Lindsey Graham. Mhm.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was at Diddy's parties too.
Yeah, Lindsey Graham is a
Yeah.
fake.
I'm gonna actually find that list that Mama sent me.
So is that other one, the
Was
turtle face. What's his name?
Mitch
McConnell. Mitch
McConnell.
McConnell. I've always
The
disliked
turtle.
that man.
I'm Mitch McConnell.
I have never liked that man. Back in I think it was the late 80s, early 90s, somewhere around in there. They did a speech, right? And I was watching it and I was going, yeah, that's right, man. Yeah. And they walked up the steps and they walked through the doors. And that son of a bitch did a fucking high five to the fucking Democrats. And I go, I'll be a son of a bitch. It wasn't really a high five. He slapped him on the back.
Yeah, but I think he's worm food too. Because you remember how all of a sudden that
Could be.
when
He
when
very
that
could.
lady
Well, could
touched
be.
him, he just like froze when he was making a speech. That
Yeah.
lady just touched his hand, and all of a sudden, like he short circuited.
Right.
I've seen a ton of those. Wendy did it. I'm not sure if you were talking
Yeah,
about the
Wendy,
same thing,
she's not around anymore too. She's
right?
gone.
Probably.
She is. She died a couple of months ago.
Did she?
Gee, I wonder how. Yes.
They're all mysteriously just.
Because she started talking. She may have been one flew over the cuckoo's nest, but she started talking.
Sure, there was a lot of them. God, they're sick. They're just sick people. Okay.
I know. And
And that's why
it,
the
it very well
Disney
could be
yeah.
the vaccination too. So I don't know, but I don't think so.
About what?
I don't know.
What
That
about
she
the
died?
vaccination? Why did you even bring that up?
I don't know because
Maybe you shouldn't talk about this, Joe.
yeah, I
Joe,
shouldn't.
maybe you shouldn't talk about it.
Mm-mm.
Thinking about
I
that.
was
Let's not
just thinking
talk.
about that. They
Silent.
asked me about that the other day. I was
Yeah,
just
but
thinking.
no, we shouldn't talk about that.
Okay.
I'm telling
The
you,
ugly thing. Okay. Yeah, we won't.
get it?
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with it because this shit has
Yeah,
been
it
going on for
doesn't.
centuries.
I was gonna talk. It was about me.
It doesn't matter. You can't
Yeah,
bring that up.
yeah, yeah. I guess not.
Just
Yeah,
just
I'm
saying
sure.
that might get us, they're so
Yeah, I hope not.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, this is already dangerous what I'm going to go talk about, and you decide to bring that up. All right.
Well, there's a
So,
lot. There's a lot going on. So,
what's up with you?
okay.
Quiet. Jesus. Jesus. Mary and Joseph. God.
Go ahead.
Okay.
There she goes.
P. Diddy party list names celebrity, politicians, and royalty. Because I said about 5 times I was looking for the list and I was going to say it. So we got Jay-Z, Beyonce. I'm not going to go through all these. It has like little, okay,
There's
so
like
like
about
I'll
70
explain.
of them for the celebrities.
Right. So it would say Jay-Z as both a friend and fellow music mogul. Jay-Z has been a regular guest at many of Diddy's apartments. Like all of these people have things like that. Beyonce is Jay-Z's wife, blah blah blah. Jennifer Lopez, who dated Diddy, Kanye West, another heavyweight in the music industry. Kim Kardashian, Naomi Campbell, Mary J. Blige, Leonardo DiCaprio. I knew that. You don't do that basketball movie without mm, getting it up the ass a couple times. Sorry. Usher, Rihanna. I know. I'm just going to say it as it is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to say it as it is. Either deal with it or you're not going to be able to deal with what really happened. If you can't deal with my attitude about it, you ain't going to be able to deal with the fucking shit that really happened. It will make you weep every day or be
That's
furious
why they're
every
doing
day.
things very slowly.
That's it. But
Because if they hit
sometimes I
everybody
move
all
too
at once
fast.
with it, they're gonna
It
they're
was
gonna
hard for
they're
me
gonna
too.
freak.
It's still hard. It's still hard. It's still hard for me. If Rihanna, Mariah Carey, Pharrell Williams, Paris Hilton, Justin Bieber, 50 Cent, Kendall and Kylie Jenner, Little Kim, Drake, Snoop Dogg, Alicia Keys, Serena Williams. Can you imagine? David Beckham, another sporty guy. Sporty guy, sorry. Well, you never know, actually, do you? Those sisters are kind of big. I'm live, Michelle. Victoria Beckham, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett
Jada
Smith.
Pinkett,
Oh, okay.
that's
Chris
his wife.
Brown. Oh, okay. Chris Brown, Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj,
Minaj.
Tyler, the Creator. The hell? Megan Thee Stallion, Post Malone, Travis Scott, Ellen DeGeneres, Kevin Hart. No wonder he went mad. Jamie
Some of
Foxx,
these
Oprah
are a given.
Winfrey. Yeah, exactly. Sure, so true. Quincy Jones, DJ Khalid, Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz, huh?
DJ Khalib. No,
Madonna, if I'm saying these correctly, yeah.
you are.
A dollar sign AP Rocky. It looks like ASAP Rocky. Cardi B, Kris Jenner, Lupita Nyong'o, Sean Penn, Therese Gibson, Zendaya, Big Sean, Michael B. Jordan, Future, Adele. I liked Adele. Oh well. Steve
Uh-oh.
Harvey. Steve
Unreal.
Harvey
Unreal.
wouldn't help his fellow black brother. He wouldn't help a fucking child in the street.
No, why would
Understand
they?
this.
Why
Understand
would
it.
they? Huh, it's their money.
Chris
I got
Rock.
mine.
Exactly. Exactly. Don't matter you black or white. They have the white and the black, and they're all the fucking same. They're all Satan
All the
worshipers.
same. Doesn't
They
matter.
all agree to the same shit. They all, whatever they are. I don't even, I
I
couldn't
don't
even.
want it. Don't give it to me.
Not to say all these people on here are actually into what was going on.
They just
Not all
The
of
pretend.
them.
fact that they were no. They are involved because they were at the party. Every room had a bed in it. Every room had a camera in it. They were all involved.
This one,
Drinking the
oh,
BL like it was
this,
vodka.
all right, let's go on. Because there's a couple of names. Well, yeah, okay. Eva Longoria, Lewis Hamilton, Pharrell Williams. I thought I brought that up. Joe Johannes, Sofia Vergara, Shakira, Demi Lovato, John Legend, Chrissy Teigen,
We already knew that. She's gross.
Tiana Taylor, Floyd Mayweather, Dr. Dre, LL Cool J. I like LL. Swiss Beats.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. Lala Anthony, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Mark Wahlberg, Cara Delevingne. I don't know. Iggy Azalea. No. Azalea. Oh, like the flower, Iggy Azalea.
Mhm.
Nick Johannes, I think we said
I can't believe the Jonas Brothers. They
Charlie.
used to sing. The Jonas Brothers used to sing Christian music.
Well, they covered it up with that, didn't they?
Mhm.
Justin Timberlake, Charlize Theron, Gigi Hadid. Wait till we get up to the politicians, right, Mama?
Mhm.
Bella
Oh,
Hadid, Zoe Kravitz, Diplo, Offset, Saweetie, Kendrick Lamar, Lizzo, Meek Mill, Normani. Okay, Miguel, Haley Bieber, Jaden Smith. Royalty, Prince Harry, Princess Beatrice of York, Princess Eugene of York, Princess Charlotte Kurzai of Monaco, Princess Albert II, or the second of Monaco, Shakia Moza bint Nasir, Qatari royalty, Qatari. Oh my God.
Hmm.
Princess Madeline of Sweden, Crown Prince Pavlos of Greece, uh-huh, and Marie Châtenel of Greece, Lady Victoria Hervey, I think, um, Countess Luan de Lesseps, known for her appearance on The Real Housewives of New York City. Okay, Princess, there is a lot of information, but there's so many people. I'd rather just get them out there first, and later on, we could go through little by little why or how they're connected, because there is that much information. Who is doing it? Who could do this? And this isn't from the freaking media. They wouldn't know. The media don't know their ass from their elbow. This is Q. Nobody else could do this.
yeah, the media don't say nothing about this stuff. They don't because
Mm-mm.
they're
Who
scripted
knows
on
if
what
they
they're
they're
saying.
probably sorry.
They're scripted on what they say. They will
Exactly.
never put this shit
They're
out.
involved. They're involved.
And they all say the same thing on their channels.
Bingo.
Exactly. Hmm.
We noticed that, didn't we? Hillary's gonna win. Hillary's gonna win. Oh, Hillary's gonna win. Hillary's definitely gonna win. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw
For
the
the
50
five,
screens and everybody was saying the same thing at the same
right.
time.
And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, Trump was down the escalator.
And
Okay.
there's somebody in the chat, Angel Hall said, "Oh, she wanted she added Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston too to the list. So definitely, yeah,
Probably.
you're probably right, Angel. So yeah, we believe you. So I just wanted to give you that shout out.
Very
So
good.
Well, if she was involved with Clive Davis, she had to be.
yeah, all of them. They're all ugly hearted. So
Ugly. All right, let me finish because we're almost up to the politicians. Okay.
hey, mate,
Princess,
you just popped in.
I might.
Hey,
Which
Dingo.
one? Brett?
Mr. Brett.
Brett.
Brett. Brett could come in if he wants.
Okay.
Okay. You could just sit
Ouch.
there, Joe.
I know.
He's all right. Okay. Princess Furial of Jordan. Furial of Jordan. Okay. Lady Kitty Spencer. Kitty. Ow. Politicians. Oh, this is going to be fun. Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Andrew Cuomo, Cory Booker, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Stacey Abrams, Kamala Harris,
Hmm.
Charlie Rangel, Maxine Waters, Rahm Emanuel, Michael Bloomberg, Eric Adams. Bye bye, Mr. Eric Adams guy. John Kerry, Deval Patrick, AOC. Kamala D. Harris as vice president.
Yeah.
Okay. Cynthia Nixon, actress and politician. And that is the end of the list that I have. Now, if you
Right.
guys want to know something in particular, I can read it off, but holy shnikes, that's like a good 80 people I read off, maybe more. Let me see.
Yeah, we're talking about maybe 90. And that's just one list.
No, it's more than
There's
90.
more to come.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's the problem, and that's the terrible thing, that there's more to come.
110 I just read
Oh,
off.
God.
Between the royals, which were a lot. I believe there's many more politics. I mean, how did they not include Walsh and Wiener? You know these people went. You know they went. And if it wasn't at Diddy's house, there was a somewhat freak party at someone else's house.
That's right.
Madonna was there.
50 Cent also is having the same thing as Diddy did the Diddler.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He wants to pick up where the Diddler left off. So this ain't finished yet. And 50 Cent was at all these parties also. I guess he was learning.
Mm.
Yeah, I think, well, it's
I think the Diddler was teaching him the rope.
there's a difference between an Italian being in the mafia and being like a thug, right? And then you're a middleman and then you're a made man, right? That's the pyramid. They have it in every country. We had our mafia in the Northeast, right? Mostly. I mean, they were all over. They were in Chicago and but you had them settle in the Northeast.
What was it? Pittsburgh?
Like you were talking about the guy with I remembered after the show who the hell you were talking about. He was in jail a long time, the guy with the robe that ran around in Bensonhurst.
Yeah. He was always on Bath Avenue in
He's
that
a
bathrobe.
freaking he's a famous mafioso. I forgot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's how
I
he
didn't look
got
him. I
out
should
of
ask
going to
John. He
jail
knows all the.
because he got out of jail because they said he was a fucking screwball.
So he played it well.
Yes.
But he's dead now. He died a while back.
Oh, of course he is, because he was
Yeah.
an old fucking decrepit piece of shit.
They let him out. He was like 80 something already. I remember that. I remember it being on the news. I
Yeah,
guess
strolling down Bath
when the
Avenue.
news was better. Yeah, he was in his robe. Yeah.
And I
Oh
was
God.
living around there
He's
at
a
the same time.
mafioso. I can't remember who.
I was on 17th Avenue between Bath and Benson, and I saw all the mafioso on Bath Avenue.
What the hell was his name? Everybody would know who it is. It was it was very popular. John would hit me in the back of the head. How do you not know this? Oh God. He was actually right. No, he's asleep, so I'm not gonna.
I never even heard of the guy.
You wouldn't know his name. Yes, name off mafioso.
John Gotti?
No.
That's the only one I know, that because he went to jail. I mean, really,
wait. Just do
Oh,
it.
you
I
don't know
never
the
really
people
paid
out.
attention to those guys. I really didn't.
He was famous. It doesn't matter. Well, I'll find it because
His name, I think, maybe was DeLuca. It began with a D.
Donnie DeLuca. And he
no,
ran around where? With a rope?
I'm gonna find out. Just go on to the next subject for now. I want to, it's getting late. It's already 11.
The Supreme Court issues a ruling on RFK Jr. after he asks
Oh
to
yeah.
be put back on the ballot in New York.
Wait, he didn't get on it?
No, he did not. Well, because he he already conceded his campaign, and he endorsed
and
Trump
back
for
Trump.
president. So why
Right.
should he be put on the ballot in New York if he's already conceded? It's just the way it is. I mean, it's a little bit too late. He did what he did. You know, I mean, he would have pulled votes away from the Democrats. So he would have been good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that why he tried?
I don't know. I wonder. I mean,
I mean,
he's a
why
good
would you
guy. I know
back?
he's a good
You
man.
can't go and back Trump. Make it
Mhm.
an obvious thing, not just a little phone call. He made it obvious, and then go back and do so. He knows better.
Right.
So this makes sense what went down there. Okay.
So what, or was it the left just trying to throw a lie out there like they always do?
Yeah, just like somebody tried to shoot up Kamala Harris's, what do you call it, office.
Who's when? I never read anything about that. I never even heard of
Yeah,
it.
there was an article that said that Kamala Harris's what do you call those imbeciles, that campaign office
Mm-hmm.
was shot up, okay? Then it was retracted.
Because it probably didn't happen.
Check
Yeah,
your
you know
phone,
why?
Mama.
She's looking for fucking sympathy votes, thinking she could pull the same thing where Trump actually had people shooting at him.
Right.
So she probably figures that, hey, if it worked for him,
It's got to
it'll
work for
work for
me.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever works for him, it's going to work for us. Yeah. Let's
Exactly.
do
I mean,
that.
she's stealing everything from him. I'm surprised she ain't stealing the drawers off his ass.
Yeah. She's trying to do the campaigning like he does. If you notice that, how she's flitting around all across the country now. I mean, they're
Yeah.
flitting her everywhere, you know. So I don't know. I heard that,
And she
the
still don't want
crowds.
to talk to anybody. She
Nope, but
still don't want to talk to nobody.
nope, and her crowds are actually pretty big. But I have not listened. I can't listen to the rhetoric
Well, if
that
you
she
bus in
spews.
a whole fucking jail,
Yeah.
throw him on a bus and stick him in a seat, and then put her little party poopers in there to entertain
Hmm.
them,
Yeah. Yeah.
of course you'll
Yeah.
have people there.
Yeah. And
And then
then
don't forget,
everybody's
there's a
saying we
thing
need
called a
unity.
green screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
So what do
lot
you
of
think?
her,
Hey, Helen, what do you think about the unity that they're calling for?
the what?
They're calling for us to be we should get along. We
Yeah,
should
okay.
reunite.
Oh,
What do
yeah,
you
let me
think?
kiss you while you screw me over. Okay,
Right.
yeah.
I don't
Thank you very much.
not till some people actually go to jail, get fired from the jobs that they have, such as the heads of the Secret Service and the heads of the FBI, all of those guys. I'm sorry, they need to be taken down.
You know, all these videotapes that they took from Diddy's house are going to disappear because you know who has
Yeah,
them?
Oh,
Your friends,
mm-hmm.
the ones you scream at every morning.
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
FBI
Mm-hmm.
There was a whole big box
done.
truck, and the FBI was unloading boxes upon boxes upon boxes of all the movies Diddy
Biddy
made
dum,
while all
biddy
the
do.
crap was going on in his house.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I just believe
First
it.
of all, who fucking puts beds? Who puts beds in the backyard when you're having a party?
Who puts a bet on the court, on your basketball court?
Hello?
That's just ridiculous.
And they're probably getting their rocks off watching all this crap go down. And they're going to pick and choose which politicians that they're going to pull out of the list.
Mm-hmm. They think they own us, and we better wake up and say, "Hey, you don't own us. We are Americans, and we own this country. Politicians, you don't. This is
Yeah, but
not
many
your
are
country to
foolishly,
give away. You sold,
Many are still asleep.
they sold uranium one to the Russians. That's not fair. Where's my money? I didn't get anything for that. You know, hey, give me some money. If this country actually belongs to us, if it does, don't they owe us money too? For they sold it. They got money. They took money. They took millions of dollars. Where's my money for it?
We're the ones who should be asking for reparations.
There you go.
Oh
There you
yes.
go.
But unlike ever we would ever think of,
Mhm.
I mean, where
I,
is the
I do not agree to give other countries all of our money. I don't agree to that. I don't agree to that.
And they
I
don't
don't
even help their
agree.
own over here.
Yeah, we need to
But they
help
do it
us
with the
here first.
immigrants. They're giving them houses, they're giving them cars, they're giving them IDs, they're giving them oh, I saw a
Voter
video
status.
today.
They're even giving
I
them voter status.
and their um snap cards for food
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah.
are unlimited.
Well, here,
There's
check
no
this out.
limit. They don't get like $300
Nope. No,
or
they
they
get
don't get
what
$100 a month. It's
this
an
month in this
unlimited.
state they get $4,000 a month. In your state they get $4,400 a month. Okay, that's what they get. So my mother-in-law is taking care of two children, two babies. She's taking care of these two children. She went to try to get food stamp to feed them, and they gave her $39. $39 a month. Really?
You
It
can't
doesn't
even
even
get
make
three
sense.
items at the supermarket for $39.
No, you
Right.
can't. And let alone children's things, children's needs. What the hell is she gonna do with that?
No, they want them to feed them those bioengineered nonsense and these vegetable plant based
Right.
bullshit.
Mm-hmm. It's just wrong. Some of the shit that they're doing is just not right, guys.
Well, I
It's
wouldn't
just
worry
Fucking box
because
cereal is,
these guys
you know what
won't
a
be able
box
to.
of cereal costs in New York?
How
mm.
much?
Almost $12.
Oh my
$12
God.
for a box of cereal.
I was gonna say
It was
eight, but
about five when I left, I think. About five.
I do
yeah.
not eat cereal because of what's in it.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no. None of that cereal's good. Even Special K has tons of sugar. Don't
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
you got to stay away from Kellogg's.
Kellogg's is one of the
Uh,
brands.
what's another one?
Oh, there's so many. I would have to look. Uh, well, I always say the big two are Pepsi and Coke because of how many people. Listen, the kidney is the third highest rating of death of kidney failure. That's people with diabetes. They have too much weight on, so the kidney's working too hard. The lungs fill up with water. It's worse for smokers, right? Uh, it's because of all the processed and sugars, all the processed foods and sugars. This isn't a joke. And soda kills black people with diabetes. It's like one of the highest ratings of diseases. Watch what you're eating. You think having that one latte is okay a day? That one latte is like 1,300 calories. It's
Mhm.
got like 60 carbs. 60 carbs shouldn't be 2 or 3 days of eating sugar. I stopped my for example, I'm not even gonna kid. I stopped my M&Ms about 4 days ago, 5 days ago, maybe 5 days ago, and I lost 4 pounds. I
There you
ate,
go.
it's God. It just started falling off because I'm working out, so there's no other it's stupid M&Ms. And I could still eat like some popcorn and easy stuff. They lied to us about a lot of things too, like cholesterol and blood pressure. It's because of the shit that they do.
Yes.
Yeah, everything is processed.
Right. What is Sarah talking about? And she pays them 100 per rally. Kamalalala.
Yes, every idiot that she
Yes.
has busted into her rallies.
Yes. Yeah.
They get
That's I
paid.
heard that she was paying him. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I did hear that they were doing, yes, that's right. They were.
They're paying him.
They were picking people off the street and
Hmm.
stuff.
They're definitely paying the people that were sitting in back of her. They were paying those people for sure. So I wonder
And
if they're
what they
giving them
did
more
was
money.
to make it look like there was more people than there were.
Hmm.
They sat them all right on top of the stage and in the front rows.
Right.
Yes, that
Unlike
is
when you
correct.
go, when you watch, what do you call it, rally, you see they scan the whole freaking auditorium where he is, and you can see these people in those seats.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of people that said they've gone to concerts and these people have changed in front of them. And people that have, and friends that have said they've sat home and watched those certain shows and stuff on TV have noticed certain
The
things too.
performers or the people in the audience?
The, the performers.
Okay, yes. They shape shift during the performance, and that's when their, what do you call it, comes out, their demons. And these demons latch on to the concert goers because a lot of them can't remember what the hell happened.
That's what they say. And
Right.
if it was just a
Yes.
couple of people, or like it could be a fad, but it just seems weird. I don't know. But the thing is, if the Matrix is coming down, we would be seeing these things.
Right. We would.
G- The hologram is being turned off slowly. It's glitchy, right? They're at the top performance.
Hmm.
Evil is going to come out of them.
It's going to come out. That's for sure. What's dark? It's comes into the light.
I'm going to go get coffee,
Okay.
but I don't know. Did you have another subject?
Of course.
Of course. I have a couple, but I don't think it fits in with today's. Oh, I got so much. Oh my God. It's just too much. Too much information around the world.
I
It's coming
know.
out.
Okay. This is a good one. Because I asked about this a while back. The HHS chief has been subpoenaed over tens of thousands of missing migrant kids by a House panel because they're probing the border.
Right?
So they're looking for the kids finally. See, because I asked a while back, where are the kids? They all
Not that many
remember all the
kids came here.
yeah, well,
Oh, you're
remember all of
talking
them
about
that came with somebody. They had
with,
to have a kid to get across the border, and then they were saying this was during Trump's, and then when first Joe Biden took over, and they were saying that they were putting all these kids in cages and shit, right? Because they
Right.
had nowhere to put them. That's why they were putting them there because they had no. There were so many they didn't have nowhere to put them, so they put them in those they made makeshift like jail type things because they didn't know where to put everybody, and that's
Yeah.
how they
yeah,
kept them
but did
separated.
you notice the difference when Trump was in office and there was mega kids coming in? These
Yeah,
kids were in a room with a TV and
right,
beds and blankets. And
right,
under Obama's watch, they were sleeping on the floor with the Mylar
Right.
blanket.
right. Well, it didn't under Joe Biden. Everybody was just let go. You know, I mean,
And do you think these suckers are going to show up in court for the court dates that they
oh,
have?
absolutely not. These people are already most of you know what the ones that that are here I mean, Trump was right because they said that there was um, a lot of, a lot of the criminals were being let out of the prisons and whatnot. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of people that were criminals that were already convicted, and then out of those, there's there's a certain amount that were waiting trial for the same thing. You know, I mean, assault, burglary, drug convictions, kidnapping, sexual assault, all kinds of crap. You know, it.
And the
You
ones
know, it.
that are coming over the border now are uh all
Mhm.
guys
Yeah,
and old enough to fight in a war.
yeah, mhm,
There's very few women, and the
right,
women that they did bring here, they're
mhm.
making sure they get knocked up so they can become anchor babies
That's right.
to keep them here. The
Mhm.
baby will keep them here.
Right. That's right. Unless they get rid of the anchor baby program.
Yeah.
Because see, you can what it takes it takes about honestly, it takes about 12, anywhere from 12 to say 18 years to for an illegal to become legal here. Okay. That this is the legal way. This is a legal way. They come here illegally and they have an anchor baby. So they have so long before that child is grown, and then they have to go back, and their child can stay here, but they have to go back. So it
Wasn't that what
behooves.
Pelosi was fighting for? What
Well,
did they
yeah,
call them back then?
yeah, but see what they do is they have another one. They have their kids really sporadic. That I mean, they have one like right when they get here, and then they'll wait about 10 to 8 to 10 years, then they'll have their next child. So that keeps them here, and it solidifies that they stay here until the second child at least is 18. So they have that much more time to learn the language, take all the tests, and then become a legal citizen. At that point, even before they become the legal citizen, right when they're taking their classes and they're showing that they're becoming fluent in the language, they can actually purchase a home, such as what the folks did. My kid's best friend up the road did that. These are nice people, very hardworking people. I'm not going to take it away from them. They work real hard. They love America. Their kids were born here. They were born just like I told you,
Right. You see,
and
those
they
people
and they,
that
they
you're
became
talking about,
citizens. They are now citizens, and they own
those
the home they're
people,
living in.
right. They're like the ones that came here in the early 1900s. They
Right.
didn't ask for welfare.
No,
They
these
looked for
people did
jobs.
not.
I heard you go out.
You're right,
They
Helen. You're
looked for
right.
jobs. They worked, and they had everything
Yeah.
uh, that they got on
Mhm.
the balls of their ass.
Yeah. And this guy, this man, he really worked hard. So I give it to him. And she did too. They both did. They're both really nice people. They really are. And they really do work real hard. And their kids work hard too. So, and the kid, the oldest kid, I mean, we took that kid everywhere with us when he was growing, my oldest kid. Yeah, we went on trips and we took him with us.
Heaven.
So,
Aw.
wow. Yeah.
Hey, what are we talking about? What did I miss? Anything good?
We were about all the immigrants coming over here from that are criminals, and they're emptying out the
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 jails,
prisons. Trump was right.
I want to
There's
talk
a
about
lot of them.
that, but I don't because I think that's what got me taken down.
Oh,
I have very
it,
high opinions about Q and what they're doing. If 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 let me just leave it at this. If they can trace your card, your credit card in
yeah,
a gas station or BJ's giggles, um, then the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, the president, all his staff, tons of staff below them, they're all able to find everybody's information
yeah,
out.
Yeah, they've already been tracking us for years
Yeah,
and years and years. Yeah.
right. And now they're handing out
Um,
stuff that will keep other people tracked.
yeah.
Bad people.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I don't want to go any further than that because I have a feeling,
I hope I didn't mess up there.
yeah, well, no, I
Because
just,
it's in the news. It's in the
yeah, but not the way that I see it, not the
yeah,
way that I've been seeing it.
yeah.
It's,
It's like
I don't want to talk about it. Forget it. Let's move on. That's two
breaking
topics today.
news is what it was. So that's just what it was.
That's not, Joe, you do understand what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
I do. I do. I definitely do know what you're talking about.
So it has nothing to do with what they're saying. You do get that, right? It has nothing to do with what they're saying. Why I think that these people are here, all these illegal criminals. They're criminals for coming here in the first place,
Yeah, yeah.
correct?
They broke the
And
law.
then
Yeah.
most of them are criminals from other places. Why would they all be coming here? Who has
Yeah.
power here?
The evil ones.
No,
Them.
forget it. Move on. I'll explain it to you after. I hope some of you understood what I'm talking about. Because if I say it again, that was one of the things that I think I said that took us down the second time, Joe. So I didn't want to say it again. I can't believe you don't remember.
Hmm.
It was a big one. It was a big one.
Crap.
I kind of just explained it too in a
Yeah.
roundabout way. All
Yeah.
right.
Well,
You will. You'll remember. You'll remember. It's just the end of the day for you, anyhow.
it is the end of the day. So, but these are news articles I'm reading off of this site. This comes from. Where does this one come from? I don't know where it is. It's
What, the
from the
one you
Hill.
just talked about?
No, this one's from the Hill.
Oh, okay.
The U.S. is offering a huge reward for the Iranian and alleged John Bolton assassination plot. Somebody, I guess somebody's accused of trying to assassinate former U.S. John Security Advisor John Bolton,
I wonder why that would be.
and they're offering $20 million to find him. Okay, why is he more important than
How
President
much?
Trump? $20 million.
Now, isn't Bolton the same guy that wrote this book about Trump back in the day?
Yes, and
The guy
also,
with the white hair?
isn't he a dual citizen of Iran? I think
I was
so.
just thinking that there was something, he was from
Yeah,
somewhere else. I
I
wasn't sure
think
if he
Yes.
his
was an
son
American,
or
but a dual citizen makes
daughters.
sense.
Yeah. I think one his daughter is married into the Iranian families over there. Think, Hmm. But they offered $20 million for information leading to the arrest or conviction of an Iranian man accused of plotting to assassinate him. So what about Trump?
Trump has
Yeah.
left it in the cold.
He
Yeah,
got
I
5
mean,
minutes worth of freaking news.
Well, the fact is, there's no doubt in my mind that Trump, we know it, Mama, you know this too, that Trump has been, uh, he's had attempts on his life before. We know a few of them.
mhm.
So why is this so big to these people, to us that are awake, Helen? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know
you're right.
so
Yeah,
why now are they doing this? It's before the election, right? Good timing.
yeah, perfect timing. Maybe it's why.
It has happened, so who cares if they're making it up now because it already happened. I'm telling you, he's had many attempts at his life. how could anybody think it's just happening now? What, why? Why would anybody think that? They all have attempts on their lives because there's so many crazy people in the world.
There are crazy
So
out
what
there.
makes and Trump was incredibly different.
Yeah.
How many times do I point it out that in one of his speeches, he's like, there's a lot of bad people coming after me so bad that I have to go into hiding.
Yeah, I remember that speech.
He said it straight out. And we're not supposed to believe him when he said that to Hillary Clinton during their debate, well, you'd be in prison. Why would we disbelieve that? Has Trump proven
He
anything?
said it live in front of everybody.
He's proven that he does what he says he's going to do.
Exactly.
And that's what he's
So
proven.
why are we missing out on why do people just forget about Space Force too?
Yeah.
Why do people forget about it? It just seems like I don't see that much, like I go onto their sites and stuff, but I don't see much sharing about it. It's very bizarre. There's been more Hollywood deaths
Mhm.
and things like this, like P. Diddy and Epstein and things like that in the last 10 years than there has been in 200, I guess. And I understand that having computer technology helps
Mhm.
a lot, but there's no mistaking it. It's all coming down now. The dominoes
Are
are
falling.
falling,
Yes, they are. Yes,
and
they're
they're almost
fast.
done. They're on their last spin.
You think? I hope
Oh,
so.
hell,
I hope so.
I said it before, we're at the devil's tail. You know that little triangle at the devil's tail?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, we're all sisters in the chat.
That was
Sisters,
tail.
sisters. Okay.
Kind of looks like the tail up there. See?
So
Okay.
we're being introduced to more and more of these stone because of computers, because of traveling, because of technology, whatever. Um, these megalithic stones, some of them have pictographs or whatever, all over the world, even secluded islands. Greece to obviously South America has a lot, but you're having these top scientists now of all sorts of scientists from, I don't know, geological to astrophysical, I don't know, any kind of scientist, they're proving from theologians, from Bible people, proving that there were giants at one time. Because no man alive, not thousands, not hundreds of thousands, could pull a 400-ton rock. So these ones in Greece and Peru and these other places that he was visiting, or I
Yes,
think it
there
was
were giants because even in the Bible it says that was it David that slayed the giant.
Goliath, right? And
I
there's
got I
Mhm.
got it. He
Nephilim,
was the only one.
Nephilim or something, Nephilim. They're the giants.
Yep.
How can anybody lift these 50-ton stones? And then you have Stonehenge, and they're all over.
And
Nobody's ever.
why do you think? Did you ever see these gigantic doors? I mean, there were doors that only a giant would be able to go through. I
Well,
mean, how
I
would you be
believe that
able
they
to?
absolutely.
They're
I think
stone
There were
they
doors.
build a
giants,
lot of buildings, a lot of the old architecture. That's because it's like child's
right?
play
If
to
you
them,
see how
building
big those
miniatures.
doors are, those doors are like a big city block.
Right.
if
Whoa.
not bigger.
Holy.
I got to find that video.
It's like
That's big.
it's a 20th of a mile. Let's put it that way, I guess. Right. That's huge.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I
I
believe
believe
it.
these giants were big. I believe they were real big.
Oh, you were reading the book, weren't you, Sarah? I'm sorry. Nephilim and the mermaids and the sirens
Mhm.
are real too. They are the mothers of the Nephilim. Nephilium.
I feel you.
Blah. They talk about them in the book of Enoch. Yes.
Mhm.
I went through a few things about Enoch. It's very interesting. It's complex, actually, but I think you were reading it, Sarah. So when you're done, you could give me a nice essay. You can always join us on Zoom. You're more than welcome
Oh,
anytime.
absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
Uh, Talking about that,
Goes
you
on too.
know,
So.
I had mentioned the other day about it was about monks, and I said that because there's all this literature that we're finding too. I mean,
Mhm.
these things didn't come out of nowhere. People are rescuing them. That's
Right.
how we're finding out, Tesla's secrets and
Exactly.
all this shit, right?
Hmm.
Yes, of course. That's what's in these tunnels, all these artifacts, paperwork, books. If humankind has been around for that long, then we should not have been, we cannot have been at this level.
No way.
No sense.
No
No.
way. They had to have
What the
been
heck?
higher at a higher level than we are right now. They had to have been.
Right. But the military, who was owned by the cabal, right, or the industrial complex, whatever the hell you want to call it, kept it all to themselves because they needed and wanted the power. There's the lost arts of like these monks. And it's
Mhm.
said that these monks throughout the world, from Italy to, I guess, I don't know, Eastern Europe, to probably South America itself, um, they had these forces within them. They were able to live alone because they were able to do things. I mean, this is going back hundreds and hundreds of years ago, uh, where maybe even alchemy takes the, but it's not. It's about the human capability. They would bend things like time. And I was saying that they would walk through walls because they were able to control matter, just like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. They were able to control matter with their spiritual selves. Notice I say spiritual because I'm not sure what religion or what they were. They're all monks, you know. There's Catholic, there's different monks.
Mhm.
They're all over the world. I'm finding out. I might have to understand some of those names. And they
Aren't
they
all
were
these
very
monks Jesuits?
no,
Not all of them.
no. You have to understand there are a few that joined religions for the
Mhm.
real reasons. And there had to been always some that knew what was going on.
Right.
And they would prefer to keep quiet and holy to keep those secrets in and be able to pass them on. I think that happened with a few good religions. They passed on they tried to, but at the end of the day, the evil collected all the writing, text, books, whatever they could get, changing it,
Right.
altering them, misguiding us. I don't know how
Oh,
much so,
misguidance
but
bad.
oh yeah, we're indoctrinated. We don't know what's real and what's not at this
No, we
point.
don't. I don't. I'm confused as to what is.
People are gonna find out that Madonna was at Diddy's house doing it up his ass or something with the
Oh
dildo
God.
on, and that's all
Oh
they're gonna
God.
know. That's all they need to know. Like we didn't know she was a slut already.
Right.
And then David Beckham, I wonder why that happened, right? They were together at one time. I mean, these people all stayed together. Why? Because they're all involved. There's going to be a
And
lot of
Sean
sports
Penn used to be
people.
married to her.
Right. Exactly. They're all involved. There's going to be sports people. There's going to be popes and cardinals. There's going to be musicians, and obviously there were politicians, other
Well, look at that
actors.
Pastor T.D. Jakes. He's MIA.
Which one?
T.D. Jakes.
Who's that?
He's a black pastor.
Hmm.
He was very high up on a lot of people followed him and was under his spell. And then all of a sudden you
Oh,
find out he's involved with Diddy. Diddy was laundering his money through T.D. Jakes' church.
Oh, gee.
And
it's
then
gonna happen.
he had this gay
Mm,
guy
mm, mm,
on,
mm, mm, mm.
and they were doing some shady shit. Now nobody knows where he is, and he deleted Diddy off his Instagram or face crack or whatever.
Right. So I think Tupac and I think a few of them,
Yes.
even the Michael Jackson, I wonder if they got out in time.
Mm.
Michael
Um,
Jackson, yes, he did.
Whitney Houston.
I'm not sure about her, but I know Michael Jackson did
He's probably
because
part of it.
you saw that guy, he showed the video of Michael Jackson being put in the ambulance, and you expected to see him being carried out of that ambulance on a stretcher. And he walked out of the ambulance and walked through a door.
What are you
And there
talking
was
about?
certain
When
Michael
he
Jackson.
actually died? Died?
Yes.
Okay. Because I heard that the conspiracy with Michael Jackson started, well, first of all, there's the face of the pyramid, what is it, Sphinx that looks as or tiny one, right? That looks like Michael Jackson. I mean, and it's uncanny because he has no nose. Remember when Michael Jackson went to court, he had two holes? Well, he was wearing the
Yeah.
mask. That's very weird. Then he tried to drop his baby out the window. Remember that? Out off the
That was a
terrace.
publicity stunt.
Terrace he tried. What is it? You think
That
so,
was a
or was it an
publicity stunt.
Illuminati stunt?
No, what got Michael Jackson in trouble?
He didn't do it though. So he didn't go to the Illuminati. He didn't go through with it.
No, he didn't.
All
Uh,
right, go ahead.
Sony, right before his tour that he was supposed to go on, I don't know what it was called. This is it. Was his supposed to be his last tour before he died? Well,
Wasn't her.
anyway, he put Sony on notice what a bunch of scumballs that they were, and so on and so forth. And a lot of stuff has to do with he bought all the rights to every Beatles record that there was.
That's right. I do remember that. I do remember that. Hmm.
And then shortly after he did that and outed Sony, he was dead, supposedly.
He
Mm.
also, Michael Jackson did the Pepsi commercial
Yeah. Where he caught on fire?
and he caught on fire, and people said that he was badly damaged because he had so much shit in his hair. And if you remember correctly,
I do
Yeah,
remember that.
when his hair went up like a flamethrower.
that if it was on his skin at all, it would have burned off. So there are conspiracies that he was never the same person after that. He either had actors or he'd wear a mask himself. Hollywood tricks that we don't know about. We didn't know about yet, at least.
Who knows? Maybe all that surgery that they said he had was all just masks.
Right. He
Hmm.
literally had no nose.
What about his hair? If his hair burned all off, it wouldn't regrow, right? If it melted, I mean, if it melted the skin and whatnot, it would not regrow back. You've
Doesn't
seen
make
burned
sense
people,
that he would have been so well off afterwards.
right? And
It
look at
does
how
not make
clean
sense.
and pretty he was after that bad burn.
Well, you could always look up Dave on
Dave, yeah,
Dave on Larry King.
yes.
If you want to get a kick, people think that Dave is Michael Jackson. And he was right?
Well, when he opens up his mouth, you could tell it is. He talks just
Yeah,
like him.
yeah.
Hmm.
And he was burned, and he has this story that he was burned as a child. And it's actually, and he talks like Michael Jackson because he's a burn victim. Right? Like that high voice. Hi, everybody.
Hmm.
So who knows? But I think he's not dead. I think you're right. I think he got out of it. He came clean. Um,
And Princess Diana's still alive.
I believe that too. Junior, I believe is
So is Elvis
alive.
Presley.
Shit.
I think, yeah.
God dang.
What's wrong?
Fucking gunshots like a motherfucker tonight, guys. They're
It's
all
Friday.
around us.
It's Friday.
Mm.
Okay. Let's see what Sarah is saying. There's an episode of Law and Order SVU about it where they made money off that episode. The weird thing is Ice-T is on that show and he used to frequent that same club. I love Ice-T. I love LL Cool J and I love Ice-T.
Sorry.
And I'd say
Sarah, is that
J-Lo
the
and
one when they found out that these guys were on the down low?
they're always on the down low. I don't know. Well, you asked Sarah, did you?
None,
Okay.
none are innocent.
You got to give her a minute or two. And I think I made it faster, the response time between the show and the channel. It should be like a minute and a half faster. So that might help us with our conversations because we tend to babble and go on and forget the hell we were just talking about. So
Yeah, we do.
I know we do. All right,
Fun
Sarah
too.
also says, and I'd say J-Lo and Diddy will be getting charged for the shooting in the nightclub in 1999 that another rapper, Shine, got charged for. J-Lo had gunpowder on her hands, apparently.
Ha!
That sounds familiar. It
I
really does sound familiar, but I never really followed
Wasn't there Biggie Smalls?
Biggie Smalls with Tupac, I think.
yeah.
And I
No, they
think
were
that,
on opposite sides of the country.
Biggie Smalls was in New York, right?
yeah, I
Yeah,
believe so. Yeah.
Tupac was in California.
exactly.
Well, they happened at the same time, didn't they?
Right around the same time.
Mhm.
And they
That's
were
what I was
trying,
thinking,
but
that they
there was
both
a
got
turf
out at the
war.
same
It was
time.
a turf war. Right. I think Tupac is still alive too.
Hmm. That was it. Sorry, I'm glad you refreshed my memory, guys. You're
Mm.
awesome. Oh, Joseph. Good evening, Joseph. Anybody want to come in? Brett, are you still with us? You want to come in? You're welcome in. Oh, no, he
He
said
said he
no.
didn't want to.
And Joey DeLuca didn't answer.
No, he never answered.
Well,
Sorry.
screw it then.
Sorry.
I woke up very early this morning and I went into my dad's spa. He made a bathroom in the back that it's beautifully tiled and everything. And then, you could sit in the spa. A couple of people could sit in there if you want to be romantic. I don't know. Well, if you want to be kinky, maybe five people can really fit in there, but but then you could turn on the steamer and you just like, man, I never felt so good. Poor man missed out on it. It's good for you. It's good to go. I love water. I could be in the water all day and all night. I could sit in a tub or swim in the pool. I prefer less Clorox. I prefer natural shit.
Mhm.
But it's good for you. Drinking water is excellent for you. Excellent, excellent. And being in water, I was able to exfoliate. I never really pay attention to that crap, but why not? I'm supposed to be of that age where I'm supposed to, get that wrinkling, non-wrinkle skin stuff. Maybe it's her, maybe
Well,
it's
speaking of
Maybelline.
wrinkles and all that other shit, look at the side of my neck. Okay, you see my neck?
Yeah.
I got the same thing that Kamala Lala Lala has, and you says it's a gill.
No, you don't have the same thing she has. No, you do not have the same thing she has. Get the hell out of here. Are you
Mm-mm.
kidding me?
Not quite.
Not at all.
Mm-mm. No,
I've
sorry.
had that argument because I have a lot of female friends that are older and they're like, things sag and look different and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I've
Yeah, and
drawn,
I got fat too from when you last were here.
oh, well,
I look like the back end of Porky Pig.
well, you can take care of yourself. You just got to do it. I hate it. I hate not having my M&Ms, but they were hurting me. They were hurting me. Cigarettes were hurting me. I'm such a bitch, but I have to throw a screwball in there once in a while.
Ooh.
Carolyn,
Mm.
Carolyn, look.
I'm looking. I don't know. I just don't miss it. I don't know what it is. I don't miss it. Mm. I'll tell you, I occasionally like the smell. Like my sister smokes like 2 cigarettes a day, if that. She's a very strange smoker. She'll just go out, take a couple puffs and put it out. It's not good to do that and light it back up. It's really not good to do that, but she does that. She clips them or whatever they're called. And
Yeah,
clippies, yeah. But I guess, it's still not bad, but I don't mind the smell every once in a while. I don't, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. But
Ooh,
things are good
I
for
got
you.
some breaking news.
Breaking news. Lemon water
North
is
breaking
Carolina
news.
good.
Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson, the black guy that stood up for,
Yes, I love him.
I do too. I think he's
Which one?
awesome. He is
Mark
awesome.
Robinson.
But
That's a
the man has been put in the hospital. He's got severe burns. He was at a campaign event and he was severely burned on Friday night.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. Are you kidding?
Nope.
Just talking about what's the odds of us talking about Michael
Yeah.
Jackson burning up?
National Republican groups have also pulled financial support for Robinson, as several of campaign officials have stepped down, and his top staffer is set to resign. They are attacking this man. The Democrat in that area is leading 53% to his 36%. So come on, Republicans out there in where is it at in North Carolina? Let's vote for this man. Come on. Let's get this guy up there. Let's get him into office. He's the man for you. He will fight for you. Not the other Democrat. The Democrat won't fight for you because it's a proven track record that they haven't fought for you.
So
You need to put people that are not. Go ahead.
Newsweek has a title, Mark Robinson's wife responds to porn website scandal.
Mhm. Yeah,
Porn
this came
website
from
scandal?
CNN. Yeah, I don't see that. I didn't see that.
Well, yeah, this is like USA Today. This one says Mark Robinson may be in hot water with Trump and his voters after the
Excuse me.
latest scandal played Republican star of. So he was burned after all that. This doesn't make sense. But see, that's older.
But you want to know something? That goes
Weird.
back to Kamala, remember? I'm not Kamala.
Kamala.
Piglosi. Piglosi. Remember when she said do the smear campaign thing
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
and follow up on it?
Yep.
They're trying to paint Robinson as a scuzzball, like they're trying to do, like they've been doing with Trump.
Well, it could go either way. There's no doubt. I think so. I believe that that's a possibility. I don't know.
Do you remember when
I don't
when
know
she
enough about. I remember him talk. I'm trying to think of when he. I remember him talking, but
he started talking about the guns when all the kids were getting shot in the schools and stuff like that? And he became
yeah.
very vocal and he became very
Right.
famous that people fell in
Thank you.
love with him.
Okay. See, I had a brain fart, guys. Sorry, but that's it. Okay. Thank you, Mama. Good reminding.
Wow.
All right. Is that enough for today? I am hot and done.
Yeah, I wish
Um,
this hot weather would get the hell out of here because the
is your
flies,
water
they
back
start to
on?
go away.
Huh.
I don't know if I have it tonight. They've been shutting it off every night this week.
Crazy.
We're
Okay.
going down to 59 degrees tonight, and
No,
we'll
I
be
don't.
going up to warm 90 tomorrow.
I
I'm
have
I'm
water,
hotter now than I was this morning. It was freezing. I don't even get it anymore.
I got water tonight. I
Oh
think I'll
no.
have it tomorrow too. But Sunday they're gonna shut it off. And Sunday and Monday I gotta do food shopping
I
early
love
because
living
they're
in
gonna
the
shut the
city.
elevator down for a couple of hours for
We're gonna get
inspection.
you out of the city. We're gonna get you out of the city.
Just for a little bit, right?
You and Pooh, you and Nancy, gotta get
Right.
out of the city. Right? All right, let us say goodbye. I want to thank Joseph and oh shoot, meant to message Debbie. Gotta remember because
I
Debbie
did
might
send
work
her a
from home.
message. I sent her a message. She didn't tell
Debbie,
me. Yeah.
Vladimir.
Arms.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did. I did because I remembered.
Brett, thanks for stopping in.
Hmm.
Helen, thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
You,
Thank you.
you came on
Thank
before
you.
we
Thank you.
started the live, so that was good. All right. All right, guys, love you. Mwah. Everybody say goodbye.
Love you too,
Bye.
everybody. Good night. I love you
Peace.
all.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you all. Really, we do.
What they said.
Absolutely.